What's up, everybody? Yep, Daniel Bryan's next in line. He's next in line to be another victim of Cena's politics. He's going to be yet another great name, another victim of the golden shovel. Because at Summerslam, Daniel Bryan is going to be buried alive by John Cena. John Cena will have yet another buried alive match where he buries yet another name. That's why even looking at Daniel Bryan, I've constantly just had mixed feelings about him. Not about his his in-ring work, which is phenomenal, and of course highly praised by many, but because of the way that they packaged him, with the GOAT character and whatnot, and also just because even with someone as talented as him, guys like him and CM Punk, Daniel Bryan's only able to go so far, because as long as John Cena is at that spot, you can only go so far, and Cena will only relinquish that spot as the top guy when he retires, because no matter what, Daniel Bryan, just like many others, will be buried alive. John Cena has done more buried alive matches than The Undertaker at this point. Because he squashed and buried so many different guys. Whenever he's been the WWE champion. I mean, look at the list of names. Recently, of course, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Edge, Shawn Michaels. Who people say that was putting Cena over, whatever. Shawn Michaels, Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho. The list goes on and on and on. And recently, Mark Henry. Kurt Angle as well. Like I said, John Cena has done, has buried more people alive than The Undertaker. And better believe, with that golden shovel, Cena is going to be coming after the streak as well. It's only a matter of time before Cena takes that golden shovel and comes after Taker's streak. Because because as phenomenal as Daniel Bryan is, let me ask you this: Daniel Bryan fans and indie fans and whatever, what makes you think that Daniel Bryan will escape the same fate as everybody else that I just mentioned, that that got buried by Mr. Rise Above the Hate, Hustle, Loyalty, Respect, and all this other garbage? What makes you think? As great as Daniel Bryan is, what makes you think that he will be the exception, the golden exception to the rule? What makes you think he will escape, the John Cena machine? Because like I said, as great a worker as Bryan is, no matter what, John Cena, like everybody else, he's going to politic his way and manipulate the system and manipulate his way to yet another victory and to continue to hold on to that championship. Cena already, overall, is a 13-time world champion. I repeat, a 13-time world champion, just like Triple H. Another master politicker, another master backstage politician. And Cena certainly learned, wrestling politics 101 from Triple H. In fact, Cena is a master at that class. He's passed with an A+++++. Outside of Triple H, or Nash, or even HBK back in the day, there has never been a guy who has twisted the system of politics in their favor the way that John Cena has. 13-time world champion overall, 11-time WWE champion. 11-time WWE champion alone is alarming. That alone is disturbing in and of itself. I've never seen John Cena truly carry a match. All the other faces of the company in the past have been, have been more than capable of carrying their opponent, carrying their weight, during a rivalry, during a match, you know, and just during their run at the top overall. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at Hogan. You know, say what you want to. He's put his fair share of people over. That's another story. You look at Stone Cold. You look at The Rock. You know, these guys, you know, have carried their weight, have carried their matches. I've never seen John Cena do anything like that. You know, I mean, you know, with the different botches that Cena's had in the ring, his mic work is a joke. You know, he's sloppy, uncoordinated. You know, the matches themselves are boring. You know, I mean, name any type of match that Cena's had where he wasn't carried by another high level name. I'm sure you can. I mean, I could go I could go down the line, down the list of the different matches that I've seen, you know, against, you know, legendary names like Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 23, HBK carried him all throughout that match. The Rock with these two WrestleMania matches carried him all throughout the match the whole entire time. Y2J carries Cena every time he's in the ring with him. Edge, you know, of course, at Unforgiven 2006, carried him all throughout the match. Kurt Angle, on and on and on. The guys that I've named, you know, and that's bad. When you're the face of a company, you should be capable of carrying. And John Cena's not that guy. But because of his politics and the way he's twisted and manipulated the system, you know, in his favor, and that massive ego, Daniel Bryan does not stand a chance. And if you cannot see at this point that John Cena has used that ego to keep himself at the top, there is something disturbing. There's something very, very wrong, or something very, very disturbing about that if you're not able to pick that up by now. A 13-time champion in 8 years is very, very alarming. And not in a good way, because I've never witnessed, you know, in all my years as being a fan, I've never found a guy who's been the face, the face of a company or the face of wrestling. I've never seen a guy who's been the face of wrestling turn away as many fans as John Cena has. You know, I've never seen anybody, Hogan, Flair, no matter any one of those guys, turn away as many fans as John Cena. If anything, they brought fans over. Cena's doing the opposite. You know, outside of course, the kids and, you know, the women. But other than that, when it comes to the predominant fan base, which are men, Cena's turned us away. I try to keep cool. I try to be diplomatic. You know, I'm a realist, but I do not like to be a pessimist. But I'm calling it like I see it. It's only a matter of time by SummerSlam that Daniel Bryan becomes a victim of the golden shuffle, the golden shovel that John Cena carries around all the time, and just Cena's going to dig up another grave, another body is going to be in the John Cena graveyard. So, you know, leave your comments below in the comment section, and remember to hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much.